Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. Today's market watch on 6/13. We're going to talk about the update on Bitcoin. We're going to go through Brett, Floki, see some double-digit losses sadly. We'll go through SHIB and WIF and also see how they're feeling the heat. Pepe is also up 50% in 30 days. The question here is, can this rally continue? Let's start on the first article. SHIB, Floki, with Brett, meme coins. Bloodbath is going down. In the past 24 hours, meme coin traders got slammed with an 8-digit liquidation wave. That's a fancy way of saying a bunch of money just vanished. Now let's take Brett on base. Brett, the big dog, no pun intended, on Coinbase Layer 2 base for 2 days straight. It's been hemorrhaging value, dropping a whopping 15.2% overnight. Look at all this red. Look at all this red we got right now. And you know what, you guys? That's okay and normal in the meme world. So don't let that, demolish you. Just understand that's normal. Right? The asset's extremely close to dipping below its 1.5 billion capitalization level. And I think that's the total market cap, right? So it's just something to really focus on. CoinGlass does show that we Pepe, WIF, and Dodge holders are worst affected by these liquidations, and it's mostly just in the long segments. Now, in terms of these categories, the cat theme meme coins and base coins are the biggest losers today, but they have been the biggest gainers, so of course something like that would occur, right? Anything that goes up can go down. Now, Pepe reports over 50% gain in 30 days. Why is that? It's one of the meme tokens that's really held itself up, and I think it's because a lot of the other narratives coming out with the name, like we had Pepe I, that was a good little run, right? We had some Poly dude made another Pepe version. At the end of the day, a lot of Pepe versions are coming out, so I feel like that's allowing the main one to get a lot more attraction and people to find it. Now, the trading volume for Pepe surged by 20.78% to $1.65 billion, and that's literally driven by activity on OKX and Bitget exchanges. And that's another thing. Pepe has been listed in a lot of exchanges, so it gives it that capability. Now, open interest in Pepe's rose by 4% to 140 million, indicating a high in market speculation and participation. Currently is trading at 0.00001314, and it did show a 6.47% in the past day alone. What is fueling Pepe's fire? Trading is booming, and with a 20.7% jump in volume to a cool 1.65 billion in just one day, we've got exchanges like OKX and Bitget, and they're seeing a lot of action for Pepe. This really does suggest a strong market interest. And it's not just the casual traders that are jumping on board, you guys. We've got open interest, which basically reflects investor speculation. And that's also risen by 4% to $140 million. This tells us that people are putting real money behind Pepe, betting on its actual future. What do we think is next for Pepe? A lot of analysts are pointing to a combination of factors, like traders are looking for a hot opportunity, a passionate online community, and strategic investment anticipating future growth. With all of this positive momentum, it is literally no wonder that many are wondering if Pepe can continue on this upward climb, especially if the overall market settles down a bit after upcoming economic events. One thing's for sure though, Pepe is making its presence known. It's not going to stop. Will it dethrone the other meme coin giants? I don't know for sure. We're only going to see by time, right? But one thing is for sure, we got to keep watching Pepe. Okay, now our most favorite asset, Bitcoin. Price rejected 70K, and basically this article breaks it down the best way they could. Bitcoin has been on a wild ride, right? And after we literally broke through 68.5 resistance zone, many thought the party was just going to get started. It even surpassed the 69,420 number, fueling its bullish sentiment. But then the Federal Reserve stepped in, keeping the interest rate at a steady 5.5%. Now, did this Fed's decision burst the Bitcoin bubble? I don't know, but the price did take a nosedive, and it did dip below the 68K mark. Now, it even tested the previous strongest 67,200, so it's a sign of a coming crash or just a temporary correction. As we look at the TA we did yesterday, we had the indicator give us that sell signal. We had another indicator, another sell signal. So right now, it's seeing it as extremely bearish. And yesterday, we drew the day line, and we saw, you guys, After we had that bit of a run-up, it stopped again up here. It actually hit the last support line, right? The trend line that we had. Resistance line, that was a trend line. And then we had this resistance line drawn out for the day's highs and lows, and it tapped it again. Liquidity hit there, and sellers started taking over. So currently, we're kind of in the middle of the last day's high and low, and we need to wait and watch and see. Is this going to bounce back? Is this going to continue down to here? What is going to happen? I believe that it's going to hit one of the right liquidity zones, and I do think it's going to make it down to here. We've got two options from here. It's either going to stabilize like it did last time, or we're going to take a bit of a drop, hold back up, and then come back all the way down. And remember, luckily we've got the drawn lines. That's why I love TradingView. Our next stop would be the 62K. So if you're in a shorting position, just be a little cautious, because I don't necessarily know, neither do you, where this is going to go right away. We need to wait for a confirmation. We need to wait for a confirmation from price action, trend lines, and I love to double check the RSI. And most importantly for me, I like to see the indicators trend strategy. This really, really helps me, especially when I'm not DCAing. I use this piece of the indicator for day trades, and then I do use the DCA option to my long-term dollar cost averaging portfolio. So it really does kind of help and make it 10 times easier. If you guys want it, I got the link below because I freaking love it. Alright, I hope this market watch helped you guys today. Please do not hesitate to ask questions. We're all in this together. We are going to grow in this market. Don't let the downs be your holdback here, because they do continue, and with these downs means that there's going to be some greens. So just be a little patient. Make sure you're dollar cost averaging into even some of the meme tokens that you've got a long belief in, and you'll have a lot more security that way. I hope this helped you guys. I'll see you on the next Market Watch.